Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of SOT TV. My name is Sonia Gavankar, and I've been your host for the past couple of weeks, bringing you everything you need to know from the virtual SOT annual meeting and ToxExpo. Today we continue our highlights of organizations and experts leading in the field of toxicology. Take a closer look at trainee programs and more. The SOT has 3 programs that provide monetary support for graduate students and postdocs to receive additional training in toxicology. Let's take a moment to learn more about why programs like these are crucial for early career scientists.
SOT is pretty huge. As a first-time comer, I also felt very, overwhelmed by all these different opportunities and resources that are being offered by the SOT. Meeting my peer scientists and peer colleagues were really helpful to get me navigate through the SOT and also learn about these different opportunities within the SOT. They have the Graduate Student Leadership Committee, as well as the postdoctoral assemblies for the postdoctoral trainees.
It's been really great to see the amount of support that SOT offers. Awards are really important for students, for postdocs, for early career scientists. They not only motivate individuals to do great science, but also to share this science with the research community and hopefully beyond. And one great way to dig into this network is SOT has all of these awards listed on their website, and you can search for them via specialty sections that offer these awards, or special interest groups, or keywords based on the research that you do. GIFT stands for the Graduate Intern Fellowship in Toxicology, and it's an SOT program that's really designed to support students in obtaining training experiences that aren't included in their normal PhD program. It was through GIFT that I was actually able to relocate to Boston for a few months to complete an internship with Emulate Bio. And there I was able to learn more about liver biology on their liver on a chip system, which complements my research in zebrafish studying liver injury from environmental chemicals. I received the Hudson and Weisberger Award from the Women in Toxicology, and I've also received a Murphy Award from the Mechanism Specialty section. And I'm incredibly honored to receive these awards. These awards have helped me attend SOT as well as more specialized meetings where I've been able to keep up with new research in the field and meet the people that are behind this research.
That basically helps you meet any type of needs in your training and the planned career track that may not be immediately accessible through your current research and training. STEP stands for a Supplemental Training for Education program, and it basically gives the graduate students with up to $1,000 stipend to support their training in the professional or scientific areas that are important for their career development. And that can include professional development courses like communications and writing classes, and also some scientific workshops. So for example, I used the STEP award to take a 1-week training in this cutting-edge population-based pharmacokinetic modeling tools, which incorporates the inter-individual variability to kind of better predict the behavior of the drug candidates in humans. And that really motivated me to do my postdoctoral fellowship at the National Toxicology Program, where I worked on the research project that utilizes various cutting-edge tools to assess the population variability in the chemical-induced developmental neurotoxicity. So that I was able to get through the STEP award significantly enriched my research career.
Fenian, a brand from Henkel, recognized that the skin models initially developed and used exclusively for internal projects, such as the efficacy of cosmetics products, are superior in predicting chemical effects. Henkel decided in 2017 to grant unlimited access to its technology. Let's take a closer look.
are convinced with new technology, with new methods, may it be 3D bioprinting, tissue engineering, artificial intelligence, computer, in silico, all this will help to finally omit animal testing.
For decades, the use of animals in research has been guided by the 3 R's: replacement, reduction, and refinement. But it takes careful research to find ways to reduce harm and replace animals in experiments. Let's take a closer look at how the German Center for the Protection of Laboratory Animals is focused on pushing this research forward, sharing it with regulatory bodies and other researchers around the world, and influencing public policy to improve the service supporting the products we use every day.
The overall goal of our work is
better housing and living conditions to make better science.
The transition to next generation non-animal risk assessment.
To be able to test drugs in a more human relevant system.
The research into animal testing has the goal to make science better.
We are now joined by Rebecca Fry from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Rebecca, thanks for joining us. Tell us about the placenta. How is it a recorder and a transducer of environmental toxins?
The placenta is a fascinating temporary organ. It's critical for a healthy pregnancy and fetal development, provides oxygen and nutrients to the developing baby. And one of the features about a healthy placenta that's so intriguing is that when it's functioning properly, it's highly invasive and so has properties that are similar to cancer cells. And these invasive properties allow placental cells to invade the maternal compartment. The placenta can serve as a transducer, transmitting signals that occur during pregnancy to the fetus. Unfortunately, some of these signals that it can transmit can be potentially harmful to the developing baby, such as toxic environmental chemicals. And some of the chemicals that we study include perfluorinated compounds and inorganics, such as inorganic arsenic. The placenta can also serve as a recorder when we look at epigenetic marks contained within it. These marks can convey information about the biological signals that were occurring at the time of birth. So whether genes were turned on or turned off within the placenta while the fetus was developing.
What has your research showed you so far?
One exciting feature of our research is that epigenetic marks within the placenta appear to predict later life health outcomes, including child neurodevelopment and child behavior.
What do you hope the members take away from your lecture?
I hope that they take home that by using translational research approaches, we can come up with really innovative public health solutions that would help with environmental toxics exposures that happen during pregnancy that can influence fetal development.
Rebecca, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Texas residents want a vibrant economy, and they also want to keep their beautiful natural resources protected. Finding that balance is the task for the distinguished toxicologists at the TCEQ. Let's take a closer look.
Protecting Texans is something that we, the TCEQ, take very seriously.
Our job is to make sure that the industry can produce these products without harming the nearby residents.
The Toxicology Risk Assessment and Research Division uses the best available science of applied toxicology and risk assessment to protect public health and the environment in Texas.
TCEQ has one of the largest ambient air monitoring networks in the nation, and we're continually monitoring things such as air toxics 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There are 92 locations throughout the state that have monitors like this, and there are even more that monitor for other compounds that are federally regulated.
Our group works really hard to ensure the health and safety of the citizens of Texas.
PhD candidates at UCLA are raving about the way they do research. MALTOX, as the students affectionately call it, is a collaborative program like no other, and SOT TV can show you why.
My name's Abigail Blind. I'm a third-year doctoral student in the Molecular Toxicology Interdepartmental Program here at UCLA.
I am a first-year Molecular Toxicology graduate student here at UCLA.
Our students have an opportunity to work with faculty from all those divisions and schools.
Collaboration is actually the reason that I chose UCLA for my graduate school.
All the faculty work together, and if there's something that you want to study, someone does it, or they'll connect you with someone who does.
It's really about trying to connect the environmental exposure that we know of with the disease that we know of, and trying to understand how one comes from the other.
People really work together to advance science, and I think it's just a fantastic research environment.
Well, that's it for SOT TV. We hope you've enjoyed our show and that your virtual meeting experience was excellent. Remember, for more exclusive material, you can watch SOT TV on demand on the SOT TV YouTube channel. Bye for now, but we'll see you next year.